Now, mathematicians thought that what if we are measuring angle subtended at the center of the circle? Angle subtended at the center of the circle. Isn't it better that the measurement of the angle should be related to its radius? But in sexagesimal system, that is not the case, because in sexagesimal system we measure the angles in degrees. So we don't have any relation, any direct relation with the radius of the circle. So mathematicians came up with something known as circular system. Circular system. Now consider a circle and let the length of the arc AB be R. So AB is R and these two are radius, so this is R and this is R. So now if we will see my previous video, in that video we have discussed the concept of pi. Pi is equals to circumference divided by diameter. This is the definition of pi. Or we can say that if we go through the circumference, then we will observe 6 times radius plus something. Or if we go through a semicircle, then we will observe circumference is equals to pi multiplied by diameter. This 3 and something, from our previous video we can conclude that this is C is equals to 3.14 pi multiplied by diameter. Pi is equals to circumference divided by diameter, which is the definition of pi. Now circumference will be equals to pi multiplied by diameter. Circumference equals to 3.14, which is the value of pi multiplied by diameter. Diameter we know is twice of radius, so circumference will be equals to 3.14 multiplied by 2r. Now if we will cross multiply, we will get 3.14r equals to half of circumference. If we will take that to our LHS, then we will get this, that 3.14r is equals to half of circumference. Half of circumference is semicircle, which is equals to 3 times the radius plus a little more, that is 3.14 r. 3 point something, 3.14 pi into r is equals to half of circumference. Let's say that the angle subtended by the arc of length r is equals to 1 radian. Angle subtended by the arc of length r is equals to 1 radian. That is, this angle will be equal to 1 radian. When 1 radian is denoted by 1 superscript c. In circular system, we measure angles in radians. As in case of sexagesimal system, we measure the angles in degrees. In circular system, we measure it in radian. So now let's say that the angle subtended by the length of r is equals to 1 radian. Now what is 1 radian? So in a semicircle, there are 3 such radians plus something, as there are 3 arcs of length r plus a little something. Similarly, there are 3 such angles plus something. In a semicircle, there are 3 radians plus something. Now, in degrees, the angle at the center of the circle made by a semicircular arc will be equal to 180 degree. That is, half of circle is 180 degree. So this 3 radian plus something extra will be equals to pi radian, because this is equals to pi. Now we know that 3 plus something extra is equals to pi. So our RHS will be equals to pi radian. So we get pi radian is equals to 180 degrees. So now we finally concluded that we can have radian and degree conversions. From this formula, we'll get 1 radian equals to 180 degree divided by pi. 180 divided by pi degree. Similarly, 1 degree will be equals to pi by 180 radian. Pi by 180 radian. Now this is a logical proof. Which we saw was logical proof and not the textbook proof. So now we have to study the textbook proof. Angle subtended by an arc is directly proportional to length of arc. This is the property of circle. Angle subtended by an arc is directly proportional to length of arc. So we can say that angle AOB is directly proportional to R. Also, complete angle at the center of the circle will be directly proportional to the circumference. Now we know that angle subtended by AOB is 1 radian. So this equation, angle AOB is directly proportional to R, can be written as 1 radian is directly proportional to R. And this complete angle at the center of the circle is directly proportional to circumference can be written as 360 degree is directly proportional to 2 pi R. 360 degree, as the complete angle at the center of the circle is 360 degree and circumference's formula is 2 pi R. So we can write 360 degree is directly proportional to 2 pi R. Now we have these two equations. So we can write 1 radian divided by, if we cancel 2 with 360 degree, we will get 180 at LHS. So we can write 1 radian divided by 180 degree is equals to 1 divided by pi, as we cancel R also. So we will get 1 divided by pi. From this we'll get 1 radian equals to pi by 180 degrees. And 1 degree is equals to 1 degree will be equals to pi by 180 radians. From this we will get pi radian is equals to 180 degrees. So 1 radian equals to pi by 180 degrees divided by pi. 1 radian will be equals to 180 degrees divided by pi. Also, 1 degree will be equals to pi by 180 radian. Now if we will consider this equation, if if we will consider this equation, 1 radian equals to pi 180 divided by pi degrees. Pi can be written as 3.14. So 180 divided by 3.14, which turns out to be 57.2958. So 1 radian is 57.2958 degrees.